Cool, cool, cool. Oh, do you want to ask the questions of our characters before we start?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanna do
Who's
that.
trying
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
ask
does
a
somebody
question?
have one?
Who hasn't gone yet?
I've gone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I've
and I
gone at
think
least
Tucker's
once.
gone.
I did
Fun.
one, yeah.
I was thinking
But
into the hole.
I don't have a question.
Who was the last one?
I think maybe me.
Yeah,
I think I think it was you.
Yeah.
All right, so all right. Hello, everyone. What was your favorite part of my tower?
Oh no.
What you
Sorry,
thought
what
you'd
was
be
that?
rid of me? What,
That's Cezek.
Yeah. What was the favorite part of the tower?
Mmm.
My favorite part was the part where you died.
Yeah. Right.
Total scanners.
Me.
I like the part where we got to like hang out with those guys and they were pouring the ooze into that thing, and they seemed really cool.
Ah, yes, my ooze men.
I enjoyed
My oozman.
meeting that Planetar fellow. He was quite nice. I only wish that we could have gotten him out of there.
Real thorn in my side, that one. He never paid rent.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I like
Holier
the
than
reverse
thou, but
flowing
couldn't pay.
soul fountain. Soul streams. That was a neat touch.
Cool.
I don't remember that part, to be honest.
Still
Doesn't
know your
black that part
faces
out.
and leaving it. That tower was terrible. Gave me nightmares.
Brad's favorite part was that Enola was still alive.
Aww. I mean,
Not for lack
I
of
want you to
trying.
answer.
I don't know. Even though I designed it, one of my favorite parts was the giant Cyclops thing that you guys beat the hell out of.
Grimace.
Dude, that was a sick monster.
That was
Yeah.
a sick battle. That was crazy.
That or the giant floating eyes that I you know, anyway.
The giant floating eyes were very atmospheric.
Or seeing Thurkir like jump off to those bat thingamajigs.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty ballin'.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, next we'll have to nominate someone next week. Yeah, so or come up with a question, whoever has that, and we'll keep it going. Rocket right on. So, can you see that? Aha.
Fuzz.
The Fez. Right on. So, last week, you have emerged from the Cezek sword, Anolo, intact, talking with the Sphinx. You were given treasure, including a belt of giant strength, if I remember correctly. Yeah,
Giant
who-
strength. Yes.
Yeah,
that
yeah. And
strength?
Andrew, do you have that?
Giant,
Yeah.
I casually pick up a boulder to answer your question.
yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Cloud giant strength, and upon leaving, you found much of the lower section of this mining facility, pretty much the same. You did run aground Magia, who perhaps leaked to you that 2 years had passed, and she had now set up a home in the kind of rubble section of the part of the hull of the Nautiloid. And after her, well, I would say a weird encounter with Magia, but they're always weird. So it was just about par for the course for her. You left, and you climbed up the chain, seeing that the mechanisms that you thought were traps at the beginning were probably more of a deterrent with triggers to be fired upon command, rather than a trap for other folks. And you get up and you go through the next door, investigate 2 new passageways, one that led down to water, one that led down a ways but kind of stopped because it curled around towards where the Sphinx's lair was, but it seemed like they had been had an impasse and couldn't get through. Much of that red stone was there. And then you continue down the hall, and you notice that there was a door, and inside was the Mind Flayer Quad Gull, who, where we last left him, had moved very quickly towards the the opening of the door. There's the red kind of window, and you see these tentacles slither up the sides of the window, and these giant, like these kind of large, cold eyes just looking at you, and in his mind, he's speaking telepathically to a few of you, and that's where we're gonna pick up. So you see him kind of, and just kind of, retreat back into the center of the room, and just stand there, and you can see that he's got part of his robe. It is cut off here at the arm, like it's just not there. It's like there's a bit of a drapery, whereas the other arm extends out from the other robe section.
So he's
But
got a stump? Like he's got a...
Yes, a stump.
Oh, okay. So he's actually lost... Oh,
Ooh,
Oh, he's the guy lost in the chair.
he's the pilot, potentially.
Did we keep that?
I think we left it there. That
was
also
like-
means he's incredibly old.
that's
Yes.
so cool.
That also means he's been here for this long. Like, what does that do to a person?
He's hungry. I
Mind
think.
Flayer thing.
I think he's just hungry.
What do you do?
For everyone's safety, I hope he stays hungry.
Hey, I want to mentally communicate with him again and just be like, "Hey, dude, why? So why did he? Who keeps keeping you in there? Who put you in this place?"
Who? Hold on, I'm adjusting the music. I apologize.
It's cool.
No, that's not what I want. That one. Okay. Make a persuasion check first.
Yeah, sure. Oh, can I cast friends? No. Yeah, can I cast friends on him first? He's hostile a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can cast friends on him then.
Is there a save for that?
On friends, I don't think so. It just happens on non-hostile people, I believe. But how
is he?
is?
No, but like if he's hostile, then what?
Then I can't use it.
Oh, yeah, he's hostile.
Oh.
He's
I
currently.
still really thought he might be a friend. Aw.
How's 21?
Okay. So as he looks at you, you see like the sort of tentacles kind of retract a bit and kind of calm down. He looks at you quizzically. And sorry, what was your question? I apologize.
Oh, I was like, who put you in here?
Who put you? Perhaps we should talk about going forward, how you can get me out before I give you other pertinent information.
Yeah, we could. I mean, there's a door right here. We could just, we could get you out.
Oh, wait, hold what? Whoa.
I'm doing this over the mind link. I'm just talking to him.
okay.
I'm
Oh,
just,
jeez.
or not mind link, but like I'm just telepathically communicating with him.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I would like to be free once again.
Right. So some of my friends out here are concerned that like I don't know, you might eat them or something. I don't know. It sounds scary.
He looks around at all of them. You see him kind of tentacles reach out, kind of slowly moving there, almost like the air. He's going up towards the glass again because he's moving forward, kind of working the way on the glass. You see him kind of hunch down, and the tentacles kind of emerge from underneath the little food area, like he's kind of wriggling and smelling and trying to get a sense of what's around there. And he goes, there's probably only a few brains among you that are worth anything. Besides, I'm outnumbered. What sense does that make? And he stands up and you see his face appear in like the soberal window again.
I would like to cast hypnotic pattern in the room next to him.
Okay.
I want to try something, guys. I've wanted to do this for a while. I want to throw a trick.
What's the DC?
Let him out.
The DC is 18. Wisdom save.
Oh, shoot, I gotta get my book.
Brad's gonna back up a little bit out of concern.
Staying right there with you, Soot.
I want to thrall. I want a mind flare thrall.
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what this is a lot like? This is a lot like not being in a tavern with beer.
That's true. This is a lot like not that.
Yeah, but there's
We
probably
could
no
go that
mind
way and
flayers.
Sleep him here.
There's no mind flayers in like a tavern.
Exactly. That's my point.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. It works on humanoids, right?
That's right.
Just so we're clear, a mind flayer is not a humanoid.
Oh, it isn't? Okay, let's
No.
scrap this whole thing. I thought
Okay.
he was humanoid shape. He would be a humanoid. Okay.
No, he's an aberration. Sorry, I just didn't want to go down too far down that road.
Nope. The heck with this. I'm losing interest in my mind flayer buddy now.
Okay. So it kind of looks around, comes, kind of, you see his little cat feet just kind of dangling from the window, and he just drops down and walks away.
Yeah, he's like, he's.
I love the idea of Soot being like, I've got a great idea, but it won't work, so screw this. That's such a cat thing to do.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, he won't tell us anything unless we let him out, basically.
So, back to plan A?
What was plan A again?
Get upstairs, drink.
Robot voice. I didn't hear that.
Go upstairs, drink, generally cavort. Fun things. Things without murder. Or our minds being eaten.
That would be just a fantastic change of pace. I am with Andrew.
Oh! If we walk away from this, then somebody else might let him out, and he could run around and eat people's brains later, which would be hilarious. Yeah.
We just
Yep, let's go.
should we let him go?
I mean,
What?
he said he only wanted
No,
to eat
now
a
let
few
him
of your
out.
brains. He only wanted to eat like a couple of you guys.
What?
Not everybody.
I mean,
Totally mine.
should we just
You're safe, vanilla.
should we just blast him through the boot slot thing?
I say we, carouse and come back. Do you think we can come back?
We don't know
I mean,
what
we snuck in before, but
Probably depend on how the carousing goes.
or what happened up top. Like, it's supposed to be a long time has passed, right?
That's what I'm afraid of.
It could be crazy up there. Maybe it's all mind flayers up there. Let's go.
We should ask this guy a few more questions.
It was an established society for a long time. I don't think it would have completely crumbled in just 2 years.
Yeah, I guess.
That would be quite strange.
I mean, we had some pretty important tasks to do that probably couldn't wait 2 years.
Brad, totally wants to get a beer. Brad's with Ander.
I mean, at the
Andrew's
very
a little
least, we
worried
have to go
now.
up.
Okay. So as you guys start to move away from the door, generally leaving this whole area behind, you see just one last slap at the door and the tentacles writhing over around the Sobro window, and in your mind you hear him You hear Quad Gull screaming. You know,
Right.
just
I just want to be like, it's okay, we might come back. See ya.
and you hear just him slamming on the door, and then you hear it hit, and then slowly just slide down, and like you hear like this thump on the ground.
Man,
Okay.
he was hungry. Man. I don't think I've ever been
What's up
that
lately?
hungry.
Like the redeeming qualities?
Are you asking so?
I'm asking. I said to the group. To the group.
Smart as all get all if we can get him to work with us, but
Okay.
Well, you see, the thing is, I understand it. If you work with them, you think they're working for you, but really you're working for them because you don't realize they've taken over your mind or whatever else. So that's what I'm a little worried about that kind of thing. But he's down here in the mines of the Ash Rivers. So who do you think is controlling him, or vice versa?
Other mind flayers that have taken over the Ash Rivers.
That's a possibility.
I'm
we
still
don't actually
hoping.
know what the Ash Rivers are for sure, but we know they're not normal.
I'm still hoping
Yeah.
it's all mind flayers upstairs.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's just do something. Brad would like to have life return to normal.
Let's get it back up top, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, we're walking up. I was just having a
you're-
conversation as we're walking.
Yeah, as you guys are walking, it starts to get brighter. The lights start to get more consistent, and you come to that one of those first doors where Millie let you through, but locked you on the other side. And you approach it. It's a steel door with a large lock on it. And as you go and you try it, the door is still locked.
Albert,
Wasn't that
the
Was
tattoo
that the
thing.
door that gave us the thing to open with?
Yes.
Is this
Hey,
that
this
door?
is you, Alvin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got that. All right, so I go to open the door then. Well, I hope this still works after all this time.
Okay. What was it exactly? I'm sorry, I didn't write this one down. I forgot. Was it a key or was it a
Tattoo.
Rock.
it was a tattoo,
Rune.
right?
It was
Thing.
like a
Yeah.
it was like a
Okay.
marking, a magical marking.
Yep. Okay, I'm with you now. Okay.
I
Yes.
know the rock. What am I doing?
Here's a magic rock.
You never know.
It's a
Alvin
pet.
would be totally down with that. Oh, a pet, that'd be even better. Like, do I have to give it back? Can I keep it? Please? Please, he likes me.
I mean, why don't druids just have pet rocks? I mean, they could anyway. So as you put your hand out on the door, you feel the rune kind of get warm, and your hand turns kind of this blue white color, and for a moment, kind of melds into the door, and kind of pushes through, and the door just dissolves, leading to the more operational part of the mine. So you start to see remnants of activity. There's currently nothing happening right now. You hear in the distance hammers and some machinery, some thumps and cracks, some wax and some rocks crushing and things like that, but that's not anywhere in your vicinity. And you're looking around, there are crates full of raw ore. There is, crates of refuse and timbers and other things lining the walkway. But it's pretty much just you guys in the mine.
Does this area look like it's stopped being used, or is it still being used?
Make an investigation check.
Flat. 15.
Okay. Yeah, it still looks like it's seeing some good use, where maybe this section is more consistent. You see footprints that are around. A lot of the crates look like they've been placed there recently, within the last week or two, perhaps. The section, the restricted section you guys just left, it was noticeably not as the same level of use. Right. And as you guys continue around, you guys are trying to remember the way that the barrack took you to get back to the express elevator. Remember, he brought you down the first one because the other one was broken. But now you see that number 5 is suddenly the one that was broken is now operational again, and there is you see this boosh, and it like takes up a group of people or things, and they'll probably and you see come back down. Or you could take that, or you could keep going around the sort of horseshoe shape to find a different way.
Do we hear anything else in the like? Do we hear people working in places?
Make a perception check.
18.
Okay. Yeah. So down around like the left, around the bend, especially at the bottom level here, you hear people working around the corner, or at least coming from that direction. Even up the shaft you are currently looking up, there are sounds of people working. They might be the next level up, or the third level, but it's a little difficult to tell. But there's life in the mines, and there are things happening.
Yeah. I'll just let people know what I hear. Yeah.
With Wax and his the remembrance of his the maps down here, I'm going to call upon that and see if any of like these pathways have changed, or if there's one direct path that will help us expedite our travel out of this place with minimal onlookers. So I guess stealthily.
Okay. So yeah, you pull out the little blue iridescent memory. You kind of expand it in the air, and it sort of hangs out on. It's a picture perfect replica. Yes, thank you. Of the map from Hummock Runethane's hideout, essentially. And you're looking at it, and you clearly see yourself on the map now. You're at the sort of the lower right-hand corner where there was this sort of marking that says restricted. You couldn't get through. But now, sort of piecing your way, you see that the map clearly outlines the horseshoe and the different number of shafts, and the one that you are at right now, number 5, will clearly get you to the top quickest. And if you go up to maybe the third level, get off there seems to be a secret passage, like a forgotten ladder or a stair or a pathway that'll get you back out to the surface away from the main section of the mine, from the main entrance of the mine.
I think I found us a smooth exit out of this place that will carry us there undetected. If you would like to follow me. If not,
Lead the way then, Wax.
all right.
Maybe put on those mining suits that we got. That way, if anybody does see us, they'll just think we're here on business.
We don't have one for Anella, though.
Oh, here. Does mine scrunch up? Does it fit? Well, it won't fit a Nolo, will it? I could take mine off.
And Anolo could put it like maybe up to his knees.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
I feel like if we go this route, I feel pretty safe. I don't know if we need to be... Who cares who sees me? I'll let them know that I'm a bit lost.
Oh.
Maybe.
Huh.
Okay.
If anybody gives you trouble, Anella, you tell me. I'll take care of it for you.
Oh boy.
Confusing, but okay.
Sorry.
Must be because of his big muscles and all.
Yeah.
Mine are earned muscles, yours are fake. But I'm glad you got
Get into
them.
bed.
I've had some assistance. I'll admit. A little performance enhancement.
It's gonna make us one dynamic duo, buddy.
Sorry, folks.
No, you're good.
It's all good.
Uh,
At least that child had his clothes on.
So
small
Wax,
victories, you know?
Wax is gonna start going the way that he saw that made the most sense.
Okay.
He's got a job.
So as you head over to the express, you see the gems and the kind of the levers, and the platform is already there, ready to go.
Hop on
No
board.
one follows him.
Okay, you all hop on.
Yeah, platform's big
Yes.
enough for all of us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
then, yeah.
it's like the other one on the other side of the mines that you went
Oh,
down.
okay. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I'd say we're all getting on.
Wax is
Okay.
totally gonna mage hand to do it, like he's super cool. Just
All right, cool guy.
I see you, Wax. Think
Yeah.
You're cool.
So you feel that you get on the platform, you see it kind of give a bit here and there because it's not suspended anything except by the sort of repulsive energy of the stones around it. And you pull the lever, fires clear up, and seems to stop. It's not slowing down. If you want to get off the level 3, you're gonna have to probably jump. You start to realize it because it's going very quickly.
get ready to jump. Wait, get ready to jump, friends. This is not stopping like I thought it would.
Yay!
Oh, this should be exciting. All right, everybody, tuck and roll.
Acrobatics checks, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Turtle.
What's
is not
Alvin's
great.
acrobatics even?
First roll, no, not the first roll tonight.
First
14.
group roll.
First group roll, yeah.
First group roll, yeah.
Everyone in chat
18.
can roll, too.
Apollo has an 18.
Okay.
Glad I'm not rolling like I was last night. I had a couple of real garbage ones.
And Wax,
22.
Oh my
Wax,
god. Soot.
I got a 9. No problem.
Okay, what else do we have?
I could mug it, but that's early.
Acrobatics.
That's an early
Third tier.
mug.
Tyrael. Sorry.
I know his name looks like third tier when you glance at it.
Yeah, it does.
Tyrael, you're rolling acrobatics, buddy.
Yep.
So it's 12 plus whatever you got.
Okie dokie. Brad, what'd you have?
22.
22. Snow's 20. Wow, you guys are rolling well.
Except for me.
Yeah. Okay.
For the kitty.
I mean,
So-
look, it's 9, so I mean, my fingers crossed for you.
Not
Okay.
really well.
Up into one spot at once.
Acrobatics.
So as Wax in the lead, tucks and rolls and easily gets off. Anolo just goes, jumps and lands. Ander quickly jumps and like kind of lands on Anolo's back, hugs him, and regains his balance. Then people see Soot kind of just go freeze for a moment, kind of sitting there, standing around as Brad leaps, Snow leaps. Tyrael or Alvin, I'll give you a chance to use your reaction to grab Snow.
Or,
And if they
Yeah, I'll try-
fail, can I use
I'll try
mage
and grab
hand?
Snow.
wait, Snow.
Okay.
Soot. Just
Yeah.
what's Snow roll?
Or sorry, Soot. I misspoke.
So I'm sorry.
it's
Snow,
that,
I'm sorry.
yeah. It's that double S name thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Kitty.
Sorry,
Grab
robot.
Kitty.
Yeah. What should I
Make-
roll something for this?
Yes, you should. You should either.
I guess let me rephrase that. What should I roll for this?
Yeah. You could make an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
Grapple?
Like a grapple attack. Yeah, like you're trying
Like
to.
a grapple. So would that be
Yeah.
strength?
Yes,
Awesome.
strength based.
I'm not a strength-based character.
But my AC is only 13.
Well, okay. I still rolled an 11. I'm gonna mug it. I'm gonna mug it.
I'll be all right.
No, I'm gonna mug it.
Mug to save the kitty.
It was a 10 on the die. I've got a 50-50 chance of rolling better than that.
Hmm.
Yeah, see, because this time it's a 19. I got you, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
I kind of wanted to do that. You know, the videos where a cat does the jump towards a thing and they have no distance idea. You know.
No, man, it's tiny team. We got to stick together.
Cool.
Shorty
we could-
squad, bro.
We could do that. It could like you're just misjudging. He just grabs you out of midair, pulls you through.
Great.
Yeah, like you almost just completely bipped it. And I was just like, yeah, whoo.
Okay, you tuck him under your arm. You got like this soot is just poking half out. You're bringing them along. Okay, and the rest of you easily just get off, jump and land safely, and off in the distance you see this group of miners just turn around and go, whoop,
Oh.
and they look at you, and it's a mixture of dwarves and Duergar. Previously, the last time you saw any kind of working groups, it was either strictly dwarves or strictly Duergar. And the last time you saw them come together, they were actually having fisticuffs over raw silver. So now you see a mixture of groups. They have pickaxes and shovels, and they're loading stuff up, and like they seem to be moving portions of this part of the tunnel off into a newer section down towards the I guess the northern side of it, and it kind of branches out into a Y. They look at you and they just kind of
Alvin gives him a thumbs up, just like
We're in those suits still,
keeps
right?
walking. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just
Thumbs up.
undid
Keeps
my
walking.
disguised self to be in the suit.
Sorry for the minor disturbance.
Oof. Oof. Did you do that because Tucker was here for a
Hey.
second? How could you? You betrayed.
Oh, you missed it. You missed my fun.
And they're just like, nice landing. Then they go back to work.
All right, so Wax is going to start to take them towards the secret pathway that was on the map that he saw earlier.
Okay.
And with
Right.
that, though, right before I get to that trail, what I'd like to do is to cover my tracks is use the ever-smoking bottle I have and just to flood that area with smoke. When I get there.
Oh, when you get there. Okay. I was going to say, I'm like, okay.
Matt, can I ask a question?
Sure.
What do we know about the Duergar realm? Because like I have so much stuff from other things. Like, are they ever decent beings, or like are they polarizingly evil as they are depicted sometimes, or are they? Is this like, oh yeah, it's possible they could be reformed and working happily with others?
By and large, most Duergar in this world are not great people. They're not as evil. Well, most are not as evil as depicted in most Forgotten Realms things. Though they are certainly self-interested. They certainly value physical strength and punishment over other things. They don't have the same kind of traditional family values or niceties as regular dwarves do. But there are, sort of the sort of spectrum that we have here is like super evil. Here's like, neutral evil, and there's like a smaller section that are kind of just neutral beyond that. Is that helpful?
Quasi, just one gathering. Yeah.
You got it. So it's the connection, but this cooperation between the Twilight Shaper dwarves, particularly, and the Duergar has been still tense. It's still tenuous, and the fact that they're cooperating at all is unusual, even in this world. Okay, so as Wax, I need you to make a survival check.
All right. $16.
Okay. So as you were recalling the map and finding the pathway, looking at the walls, and you're noticing that there is one little section. It's a very narrow section, and large characters are going to have to squeeze through this. I mean, it's just wide enough for a small person to sneak through. And you look back there, it kind of turns around, and you see like there is a stone that looks kind of out of place, almost like you have to rotate it or something.
A map that indicated which way I'd have to turn it or anything? Like,
Nope.
Okay. Can I do an Arcana check? Is
Sure.
it something like that? Like, does it look magical?
It's tough to tell because it's kind of dark. Do you have dark vision?
I don't know if I do as Wax, to be honest. I don't think
Okay.
so.
But it's also, since it turns around, you can't really can't get a good line of sight on it.
Okay. So it just looks like, so without turning that piece, larger dudes like Anolo will have to squeeze through there.
Yep.
Can anybody see what this rock is? It looks slightly out of place, but I really can't put my finger on it. Does anybody really know what this is? And I point out that rock to everybody else.
I'll do detect
Oh,
magic
that's
on
good.
it.
Oh, okay.
Good
Okay,
detect-
so
What's that?
hold on. A lot of overlapping. I didn't hear a lot. So what's going on?
Can I detect magic?
Okay. Detect magic. Andrew, would you said something?
And I'll investigate.
Okay.
I'll give
Yeah, check.
investigate.
Okay, so you have advantage on the roll. As you cast detect magic, looking around, much of this section of the mine is not illuminating, and as you look, kind of focus your attention on that stone, there is a sort of magical aura around it that is kind of a bright, almost angry red, and it seems to be like an evocation kind of thing.
Right. Yeah. I'm just like, yeah, that's some evocation stuff. I think.
19 on the Arcana check.
What'd you roll, Andrew?
It's not investigate.
I didn't hear you.
Am I breaking up for everybody else?
Yeah, I
It's
think
just almost like it didn't do the first part of the word.
Yeah, there's some network lag, I think, happening a little bit.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 10.
Okay. Yeah, so you can tell that it is a device of some sort. It's difficult to ascertain much more beyond that. It's probably trapped.
Hi, this is a device of some sort. I would be very careful about it.
Okay, so if everybody would just stand back, and Anolo's like, oh, I'm not, and he stands right next to Wax. Wax is going to try to disable device with sleight of hand.
Okay.
Did that 19 Arcana reveal anything? Or
Oh, I didn't know you. I didn't hear you. Okay, so 19
Oh.
Arcana.
Yep.
It's it's a magical trap, and it looks like because the angle at it you're looking, it's kind of tucked around stuff. You can't really get a perfect read on it, but it's definitely a magical trap.
all right, I'm gonna let him know that the trap is magical. If that helps him at all.
Seeing armorless, well, not armorless Adolo, but still everything's all weird with Adolo and everything. Brad's gonna just cast resistance on him, give him a little boop on the nose and be like, "Be strong, bro, in case this is dangerous," and then back up a lot.
It's so nice. I really don't even need it, but thank you. Wax got a 31 to sleight of hand that.
Okay. So as your invisible mage hand goes in and starts to turn the stone, and it kind of gives, and you see this tink tink, and you hear this sort of clock-like mechanism, really working. The stone melts away, and there is this blazing hot beam of fire coming out through this crevice and shooting out into the tunnel. I need everyone in front of it to make dexterity saving throws.
You're all within 10 feet of me. You get +4 and resistance to spell-like effects.
How many of us is that?
Yeah,
Who-
I'd be right up there.
Imagine I'd be there.
All right. Dex.
I know it was
Like-
probably Wax and Nolo, Soot,
And
Snow, and Ander.
Well, Nolo, you have that plus D4 as well. Not that you need it probably because you're tank, but
it's a dexterity save, Matt.
Yes.
This one I'm gonna mug. I think it's worth. that was a 3.
There's just +4 saves, right?
I got a 21
Hit a
on that
natural
save.
20 for a total of 30.
Nice.
Wow.
For a total of 30? Beast mode.
So what pluses
Whoa,
did we have?
dude.
26 for Anolo.
What pluses do we have exactly again?
You get +4 from my stuff and magical resistance in case you fail.
Okay.
And,
You've got 34.
Wax.
I got a 13 then. Yeah,
Ooh.
more mug.
Wax passed it. Yeah, he's got like it.
Okay. So, let's see. Ender, because you had the natural 20, I'll give you a chance to save somebody. Because the DC is 15, so they're all taking half damage. But I'll give you a chance to save someone with a roll, so they don't take full damage. They take 0 damage, and you're taking no damage, but because of the 20. But this in addition to that.
Who looks like they were caught the most flat-footed?
Looks like Soot.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'll pick up
Oh,
Soot by
no,
the
no.
scruff of the neck and get out of here, kitty.
Okay. Make a. Let's see. Either make an acrobatics check or a sleight of hand check. Whatever's higher.
What is it saying? 13?
13 total?
13 total.
Okay, so as the flames come around, you see his eyes, you see the flames reflecting in his giant wet cat eyes, and as Andrew kind of reaches out, just a little too late. He gets singed. He pulls him back. You see the bottom of his feet start getting singed a little bit. So those of you who you all pretty much made the save. Andrew takes 0 damage. Everyone else is going to take 9 fire damage.
Since have that again.
With magic resistance, does that have the second time?
Yes, it is. Have the
Okay, I'm gonna absorb elements as a reaction then, just to half that.
Yep.
Wax has evasion, and Anolo doesn't take it because it's a spell-like effect that attacked him.
Okay.
And he passed.
Okie dokie.
I missed Anolo.
Oh man, I'm glad we have these kind of things to reinform ourselves of just what a pain in the ass he is.
Oh, speak for yourself, Mr. DM. I'm coming for you.
Okay. So as
Remind you, the DM had just sucked you into a sword.
He did. You're right. I better keep shut.
well, I mean,
Yeah, how many months of game time was Anolo in that sword?
At
yeah,
least 2, maybe?
3
Three,
Three
yeah.
months?
3 months.
I think it was
3 months.
3.
Now we know what happens if we don't behave.
Or if we play
You
too
get put into
well.
an item.
Yeah, time out in an item.
Is that what happened to Greg? How bad was Greg?
Greg was so bad, dude. Greg was so bad he stuck in that ground, bro.
You could ask
Greg
him.
was actually my character from a previous campaign with Matt.
Was it really?
No,
Oh,
no.
That would be cool.
No,
Greg
we
was
sh-
so bad he would
Actually, like, no doubt,
blasted into a
many
different-
years from now, when we're on the next campaign, I would love to run into some of the Oddlot as NPCs.
Brad?
Oh, that's totally gonna happen.
right.
Brad's
Like,
ring
You'll be able
will
to pray to
absorb
Andrew.
his soul when he dies. So you will get a Brad ring. Just
the
to remind
ring
you
of
guys.
Brad.
The ring
the
of
Ring of
Brad.
Heroes. It's
Ring
the
of the Hero.
Ring of the Hero.
That's it.
Where's this permanently spliced?
I
gonna
saw
save
a
that flavor text,
homebrew a
Matt.
little while ago. Somebody made a warlock patron that was a heroic hero that wanted to inspire further adventures.
Okay. So
Made me
as
think of that.
the flames kind of recede, the char marks evident, and oh my gosh, the device has been disabled, and you see part of this stone facade just kind of shimmer and just kind of dissolve away, revealing a rickety wooden ladder ascending the rest of the length up, essentially.
Ever smoking bottle as we ascend. That's there. That
Okay,
ladder.
so you open the cork, you know, smoke just shoots out. Miner's like, oh, what? Hurry! Oh, why are you lighting your pipe again? Just that kind of stuff. So, and as you guys kind of sneak through the, it's a tough fit. I mean, and for you medium-sized guys, this is really kind of back to back. You're like squeezing through. You feel bits of rock scraping your chest and just getting almost squeezing your lungs in a little bit. It's very claustrophobic. It takes a little while to get through. Though you do manage, and as you all kind of get towards the ladder, there's only room for one or two of you at a time at the base of the ladder. So what's the order?
Brad will
Go
go
last.
first.
Okay, Brad's up. Brad's climbing.
I'll follow Brad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Andrew.
follow them.
Okay.
All right, I'll go after Tyrael then.
I'll go after Alvin. Little League time.
Hey.
Yep.
We got to stay together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Snow.
And then Mello will be last.
Okay.
I assume Wax went up towards the front too, but he's not front.
Did you pick up your bottle, right?
Yeah, of course. That
Okay.
thing's just in my hand. Yeah.
Okay. So the smoke kind of congregates. You guys start climbing the ladder, and it's a long ways. I mean, it's probably at least 50, 60 feet up through the air, and you're climbing. You're starting to see that this ladder really hasn't been used in quite a little while. Parts of it are kind of cracked. It looks like it's almost hastily put together. Sometimes there's just lashings with cords. Sometimes there's actual nails or other wooden pegs trying to keep together. But it's starting to seem, like as you get higher and higher and higher, it starts to lean towards the other side. And actually, can we get a group acrobatics check?
I want to be mostly levitating up. I'm just gonna kind of
Okay.
be like,
And Snow would use spider climb to transfer onto a wall.
Okay,
Seven.
so you see Snow go whoop and slap the other side. Snow's just kind of hey, just levitating.
17 for Brad as well.
Okay.
28 for Wax, and Anolo will have an 12.
Cool.
It
15 for
looks
Andrew.
like Alvin
Okay.
rolled a 7.
Mm.
Okay, so now the majority of you have succeeded. So you guys, especially the heavier guys, have counterweighted the ladder back to the side, and Alvin's just kind of like looking around as you guys continue your climb all the way up to the top. And as you get to the top, there's a landing, and you crawl out, and the air is a bit fresher. It's almost like it has been perfumed, or there's like a potpourri kind of fragrance around. That's certainly not the soot, the dank or the dry, stifling smells that you encountered way down below. It's still a very stagnant air because there's not a lot of airflow in this section, and the room is pretty well carved. It's almost like you're at the base or someone's house, like it's like a part of a cellar or part of an old wine cellar or something. Nice carving, and there is a wooden door in front of you that has with a handle and a kind of a press key kind of doorknob, door latch thing.
Going to the
Yeah.
trapped.
You can make
Yeah,
investigation check.
it.
Well then, dear
I'll help
friend.
you out.
Okay.
Look at. Would you get it, Avis? Andrew?
I didn't roll. I was going to assist you, help you.
Okay. So, investigation. I have a 25 for
Okay.
Wax.
It is not trapped. It is merely locked.
And can I use sleight of hand to open that?
Yes.
You picks, right?
Yeah, I've got tools.
Okay, then you have advantage on the roll.
I already have advantage, and I have a. 26.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I can't help it. Wax is like,
Oh, you have advantage. Jesus.
he's a steel monkey. So the only thing he's good at. 26.
26. I should just say it's locked.
I should try.
No.
Now,
You take your
rogues,
tools.
man.
You take your tools and you kind of guide it. You lift the latch up a little bit, guide it down, and you pick up the other side. Boop, and you pull it out, and the door easily opens up. And as you open the door inside, there is the smell of a fireplace, and of mutton, and of roast potatoes and onions and carrots. Like there is dinner coming, wafting from up above, just coming down below. And you see there's another stair, another ladder that leads up, and but around you there are just bags of foodstuffs and crates of dry goods. So there's bags of potatoes, and there are bags of looks to be like a grain or a millet. There's bags of oats or rices and things like that. A lot of the things you probably wouldn't expect to see, particularly in an Undermountain kind of thing. But you also see open crates, sort of these boxes with like wooden slats full of fragrant mushrooms and other herbs and other things that have grown probably in the Undermountain that are edible.
so Wax would like to investigate to see if this is either like a tavern or a pub or like an inn kind of thing, or if it's just like an establishment's pantry.
Okay, make an investigation check or a history check, whatever is higher.
That'd be investigation, and that'd be a 33.
Okay. So given the amount of stuff here and the quantity and its sort of placement, its organization, it's probably a restaurant type ish venue. This is probably far too much food for a regular residence, but what is above you don't know.
Can we hear any voices or anything?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Suggest the same.
That's 5.
Yeah, that's a 5. Yeah.
3 plus
Did
2.
you? He gave you that. Snow gave you advantage, I think.
Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, you got a 7?
I rolled separate. I got minus
Oh,
1 down to 14.
Okay. So, as you vaguely hear the sound, yeah, okay,
Arousing music! Yes!
tavern music above.
Taking that suit off. Oh boy, here we go.
Okay.
Music could go down just a tiny bit.
Manolo, my friend,
Okay.
I think it might be time for some long overdue carousing.
Oh, my buddy. We're gonna carouse, old
Freaky
buddy.
cat.
Okay. So, as you guys looking around, you hear the sounds of people laughing, and there are clanking of mugs. You hear slaps on wooden tables. You hear people singing and joking, and generally sounds of merriment coming from above.
Oh,
Like face
it's
wall
funny.
moving around.
Oh my god, Brad.
Yeah, I want to unzip my
The old tavern rave.
Okay.
my suit or whatever, and have my dwarf person come out. Me as a dwarf.
Okay. Okay. And you see the boop, up pops a little dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Brad
next?
will also take off the
Way.
covering.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So-
think any of us who are wearing those are to shed those outfits. pull them up.
Wax is actually when Wax gets up there and he kind of mingles with everybody, he's going to use the restroom and then come out as somebody completely different. And nobody else, none of you guys will know what he looks like.
Oh.
Oh, it's one of
Okay.
those deals, eh?
Okay. Ah! Go down, bastard. Sorry. Working on the music. That's probably the easiest solution. Okay. So as you guys start, are you guys all climbing the ladder up to the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you start climbing the ladder. It's a bit... I mean, this is a much more crafted ladder. This is definitely something that people use. You see footmarks. You know, there's footholds and handholds that are worn away as you're climbing up. And you get the
Alvin
top.
breathes a sigh of relief seeing this very sturdy ladder. Oh, phew. Okay.
You know, it's my job to just prey on people's fears. Getting on ladders is scary, you know?
It is scary.
So as you get to the top, there's a trap door. And who's in the lead?
Brad was on the original ladder going up, and I was
Yeah.
behind him.
Brad's
Okay.
so totally ready to get up there.
Okay. So Brad, you're at the top, and you start to push on the trap door a little bit, and it gives, like, it's definitely open. What do you do?
I'm gonna do that like little peek out, like cartoon style, sort of. Just gonna like do a little whoop. Yeah, like that, like like what Trombley's doing.
Okay. So you look around. Make a perception check.
That will be 14.
Okay, 14. You see, this is a darker section. This seems to be part of a corner. You see there's shelves off to each side. There's a sort of walkway going out in front of you, and there's different kind of more foodstuffs stacked on the shelves. Across the hallway, you see a dwarf person, yeah, kind of hunched over, kind of look like he's stirring something in a huge pot. And you see the flickers of shadows of people walking by off this sort of turn to the right.
Okay. Does this feel like the sort of area where, like, you shouldn't be coming from in general? Like, would it be weird to see, like, a bajillion people piling out of this little trapdoor?
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
It's like you're coming out of a clown car.
Yeah. Brad's gonna, like, lean down behind the ladder to everyone else and just, like, be cool, guys, be cool. And then get up and, like, try to stealth into what looks like the way towards the actual main part of the bar.
Okay, so make a stealth check.
Okay. Ooh. 13.
Okay. As you climb up, you open the trap door, it kind of lands with a thud. You look around real quick. No one seems to be paying attention. They're all distracted. Even the guy across the hallway is like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
Angry, chopping.
Yeah, he's grumbling. He's looking like he's doing something, and he's very consumed in that. But you get up and you look around, and you put your back against one of the shelving units, and you just sneak around, and you peek around towards around the corner, and it leads off into a more proper kitchen, where there are a set of stoves and burners off to the right hand side. If you're going down the hall, it's on the right hand side going this way, and it opens up towards more of a table area, and there's dwarves busily walking around, either making dishes, preparing things, or cleaning, or washing dishes, stuff like that. This is the central kitchen area, and you hear people giving commands like, "Oh, I got the order for table number 5," and "Where's my mutton?" Or it's like, "Gurgi, wash the fucking dishes." Just they're all kinds of things.
Does it appear that I might be able to still sneak past all of this and get into the main part of the inn?
They're pretty distracted, so you can try.
Is there like a crate of like bread or something I could like maybe heft onto my shoulder and just sort of blend in and like leave behind me?
Yeah, there are sacks of flour. There are bags of carrots and other vegetable things. There's also crates of what looks to be dried hops and other things like that.
Cool. I'm gonna wait until other people from the Oddlot come up so they can see me be super smart about how to stealth in here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do that.
Okay. So as you guys kind of emerge out from the ladder, you kind of piece against the wall and congregate. The guy across the hall is still just working away at something over at the corner, but he looks still consumed by that. Let me just check. Oh yeah, he's just like, like it's like he's being punished essentially. That's kind of the vibe you're getting, that he did something wrong in the kitchen and now has to make amends for it.
Peeling potatoes.
Okay, so
I'll sneak out after Brad.
okay, you want to make a check for me?
26.
Oh yeah. So as you get up closer and you work your way more towards the kitchen proper, you see that there are two doors. There's one door people are coming in and one people are going out. And so there's efficiency that seems there's a logic to it, but it's you being part of the kitchen, you would know it, but being on the outside, it's a little difficult to discern. And there's an open window, and behind that you see a sort of staging area where there's kind of barrels and kegs and other things. And beyond that, you see a bar room full of and a bar and full of people on the other side.
Making like checks to get out of this hole stealthily.
No, you guys can. You got a couple checks right now, but you can just keep going.
Okay.
Can I pop out and kind of try to be a distraction? Can I just jump out and like go, oh my gosh, where's the bathroom back here? Is this where the bathroom is? And just like try to like get them to look at me so everybody else can go. Is that can I do that?
Do you?
Yes, I want
You
to
can
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you in your dwarf form or your tabaxi
Oh yeah,
form?
definitely dwarf.
I want to
Okay.
hear Soot's version of Dwarfin.
I do too.
Where is the bathroom back here?
No.
Oh god, it sounds like a Ren.
It's SOB guy.
Maybe.
Gee, man.
Okay, I need you to make a performance check. Yes, performance check.
Oh, it can't be deception.
Or deception, whatever's higher.
Oh, cool. Yay. That's a 21.
Okay. So, as you walk out towards the center of the kitchen, the whole kitchen kind of just stops and looks at you like, what? They're just like totally just not recognizing your dialect or who you are or what you look like. You're like, oi, who is this dude? Anything? Hey, isn't that Gurgi's brother? Oh, friggin' Gurgi! Is that your brother? And then just like totally just start bantering. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I don't want them to I'll use the link. I'm like, go run now, quick. And then I'll be like, I'm Cheeseburger McGee.
Okay. So as you walk forward.
Cheeseburger.
Worked before.
Sort of moving up to the right, drawing attention that way, and you're like, yay!
yeah, exactly.
The rest of you guys, you can make stealth checks with advantage to sort of sneak through this general area.
Oh lord.
I already made mine or no?
No, make a new one.
Oh, so
19.
nice.
Thank you for the advantage. Otherwise, it would have been a 5.
Yeah, same. Like a Nolo.
Yeah, right on. That gave me a 19.
I have a 19 with just normal roll because normally I have disadvantage, but a Nolo. Thank you. And yeah, Wax he's a ghost. So
Okay.
22.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
Is anyone else having trouble hearing Rid? Is that just me?
Yeah,
I am too a little bit.
Yes.
It's my internet dumping.
Yeah, I think so.
I
like
wasn't
I'm hearing
before,
like
heard-
but
I've had
right
trouble
now
all
I'm
night.
having trouble hearing him.
Once in a
I've
while,
had
one of
trouble
you
all
will
night.
kind of break out on me. I was wondering if it was on your end or mine. My end's the more likely one.
Okay.
Gonna have to whip the gerbil to run faster
Yeah.
on that internet wheel.
Oh, internet problems tonight. Oh boy.
set of brown ones, Rid.
Okay. So as you guys are sort of taking advantage of Soot's distraction, you sneak out. You're kind of crouching down, getting behind stuff, or you're picking up crates and you're just walking out, or, you know, I mean, is there something you want to pick up from the kitchen in particular, folks, to make it look like?
Yeah, but Nolan wants to bring a whole cask of ale.
Okay, you found a small cask of ale down there. You just pick it up and you're just like, huh.
I'm gonna bring it.
Yeah, Alvin looks for any, like, if there's any, like, vegetables. He's feeling peckish.
You see a couple of good-looking rutabagas.
Oh, 100%. Oh, I love a good rutabaga.
Okay, so you pick up a couple of rutabagas, an armful. You're carrying it out. Anybody else want to carry anything in particular, or just want random foodstuffs?
Big pitchers of ale.
Ale. Okay, we got a cask of ale, pitchers of ale. So, okay. As you guys make your way out, the sort of middle room here, you just see barrels and barrels and barrels of ale. It looks like, and you see small casks of that have like a purple marking on them, and it's the symbol of the Twilight Shapers. And those are all stacked up against the side in certain positions and stuff like that. But as you get through and you go up to the bar proper, you come up to the sort of the left-hand side of the bar, and there's just a bunch of people. There's dwarves and Duergar all over the place, and it's more narrow than it is long. So it's probably I gotta find my map. Sorry, map. And it's about 80, 90 feet deep, and easily 60 feet wide. And there are tables and there are chairs. There are all kinds of different places, seating arrangements. There's a band kind of off on the corner playing some easy music. There's a balcony at the back side of it, and there are people up there hanging out, having a good time. Looks like they're either playing games or playing cards. And in the center, or underneath the balcony, there looks to be a small indentation. It's a weird kind of thing. It's like a circle, but it's full of sand, or like a gravel kind of thing. And people are sitting there at tables and stuff, but it's just, you know, there's a circle there as well. So, as you get out, and someone from the top of the balcony comes to the forefront, and it is a big dwarf woman who has got her hair pulled back into her braids, and they're tied off to go one braid down her back. She's even weathered her armor on. She's beefy, and you see this kind of thin blue kind of line on her jaw, and she goes, "Hey, you sons of bitches! Welcome to the Shaper Shot Standard!" And she bellows out, and the whole room goes, yeah, okay, well, there's an amazing uproar of chorus of happiness and joy, and Gertrude. I mean, you recognize her as Gertrude Icejaw. You guys remember?
Was that the captain of the guard lady?
Yes.
The one who mugged the hell out of me, yeah.
Yes.
Hey. Hot.
She seems to be in a better mood than the last time we saw her.
And she
Hard to
looks
tell,
her.
of course.
Yeah. She points around. She goes, "This is the event of decades. This is where dwarves are made. And as you know, I've won it every year, and I plan to win it this year. But who is going to face my team?" And they all kind of look around. Some are like, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna do it." There's a couple of all the dwarves that stand up, and they're like pushing them down. Like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know.
I look at Anolo.
I crack that cask and I just start drinking it right from the cask, just like that in my arm. And I.
Okay, so the beer starts flowing down into Rilla's mouth. Ah. And he slobbers it down. And what do you say?
It's been a long time coming. Give me a mug, everybody. I've got a lot of this. I need to put it into something before it puts it all into my mouth.
Okay.
I believe that we would like to take you up on that offer.
And she looks
Sir, old
down.
man.
She looks down. She goes, "Oi! Ah, you're the namby-pamby from a couple of years ago. I recognize you, kind of. I think I might have been drunk." And she's looking around. She goes, "But yeah, you kind of. I recognize you, though, Horns. Oh, yes, I do."
How does she know your name?
Looks like the contest has been going well.
Oh, we haven't even begun yet. We need teams of 6. And this is a special event, as my dwarves know. This is a combination pit fight and drinking contest.
Oh, bugger. Right then, who wants to be part of it?
Now, I was all for a drinking contest. Pit fight, maybe.
Like, what kind of pit fight? Like, you know, to
Mud
advance?
wrestling?
Haha.
Mud wrestling?
Oh, no,
Dwarf
no.
wrestling?
You wish, pretty boy. You can toss me sometime, but not today.
Oh, wow.
Spicy!
No, this is a fisticuffs. I mean, this is pretty much bare knuckle brawling. No armor, no weapons, no shields, just your fists and your head. And you can leave your intellect at the door. You won't need it. You just need your fists and your gut. And so,
I think
If-
we're uniquely qualified for this.
oh, you have no idea, big boy. But if we take it up, not only does the team get renown, they get the prize of the evening, which is a night with me. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Or if there's no willing challengers, I will just take my trophy and I will head on out to do my job as captain of the guard once more and shame you all.
As I'm choking back some of the grog that's just filling into my face. Oh, challenge. Right?
And
very
so suddenly the room kind of just goes quiet, and there's this hush. You know. Suddenly, just the room kind of just turns and looks at you, and they see this Goliath decked out in this fancy new plate mail armor. And there's suddenly the whispers emerge. Like, really? They're maybe? I mean, just like, who do these people think they are? This is crazy. You hear that kind of whispering amongst them about you guys now. And Gertrude looks at you and goes, "Oh, we have a brave challenger. Hey, maybe come on closer. Let me get a look at you." So, and as you You stride forward. People are starting to kind of just move out of your way. And as the bar clears towards this kind of open area of this
Gotta come with me. You're coming with me on this. I'm bringing it.
sandy pit area. She looks down. Ha! Finally, a worthy adversary! All you short dwarves, you should have your beards cut! Challenge accepted, Goliath. Who's your team?
And how many can I have on my team? Did you say 6?
6 total.
6 total. Well, I'm totally taking my boy Ander, and I'm definitely taking Brad.
3 of you are drinking, and 3 of you are fighting.
I want to come out of the back at this point.
Well, I could drink.
Right. So I'm gonna take my little man down below who can outdrink any of us, even myself sometimes, maybe rarely, and maybe Tyrael, because this guy, he's got some horns on him. He looks as devilish as a devil would be, and he's gonna treat you like one too when he gets.
Hey, thanks.
And
I'm down to drink.
I'll take my friend Snow. He's as cold as ice. And his heart is as cold as ice.
Okay, so you've got your friends. That's good. And that's where we'll take a break there. We'll sort it out afterwards. Okay.
Cool.
Huzzah!
Okay, break time. Sorry
Woo,
about that.
drinking and brawling! Yeah!
All right, here we go.
I'm ready.
Didn't see you there.
Well, hi.
Nice. Here we go. We're back.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for waiting. Hey, check it out. Upshot. And, yeah, so Mr. C.T. Avis is busy working on his new novel, so hopefully that'll be out, next year or 10 years from now. Who knows?
Next month!
Yeah.
Not next month. Definitely not next month.
No.
Yeah, that's right, because time travel's possible. It actually came out last month.
Yes. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and waiting for this little moment where I had to run over a couple rules things with the crew here for this next section. We're trying something really new. This is a kind of in ways of a weird detour from D&D into sort of Matt's game land, and I don't know if it's gonna work at all. So we're gonna try it. Hopefully it'll be fun. Okay, so let's get the music going. Oh, first, before I forget, I do want to thank. I've been playing music from Sirenscape, and right now I'm using tabletop audio because they're awesome. Thanks. So thank you for that. And let's music. Tavern music. Good. And the fizz. Okie dokie. So, as the hush comes over the crowd, that there is a set of challengers who really aren't dwarves, but standing up to the infamous Gertrude Icejaw. You see her cross her hands over her chest, or her biceps kind of rippling. She looks down, she goes, and she just like spits this loogie down into the sand, and just hits the sand and just turns this little glob of sand and spit down at the base of the balcony. And she's like, okay, well, why don't you all get up here and we'll explain you the rules. And that's the wrong accent, but hey, you know what?
It's better than Soot. So.
All right, it's better. We have challengers. We have it's gonna be fun. And she starts just hitting her fist, and she's looking at. She points to you. I've got my eyes on you, big guy.
Right, and my eyes are on you too, little thing.
Yeah, talk to me when you're out of your armor, fat man.
Take it off.
Okay.
And I am a jacked dude. A mother effing jacked Goliath.
Okay, so let's give Soot his moment. As you guys start to congregate up on the balcony, you start to parcel out and figure things out. Soot.
Oh yeah, I want to look for. Are there people actually betting somewhere? Are there
Yeah, there people are like, yeah, starting to make side hustle bets and things like that. Yeah,
All right.
totally.
I want to get right in there and be like, I just want to be like 60 gold on the big guy, the biggest one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And you see this this kind of thin-faced dwarf with this kind of pointy, frizzed-out beard and a mustache that kind of braids down into it. He's like, yeah, I'll give you 2-to-1 on that. Yeah, he's got nothing.
All right, awesome. Good. I'm Cheeseburger McGee, by the way. So that's who you should pay out to.
You want a check or something? Your name's
I don't know.
fucking Cheeseburger McGee.
That's what my mom called me.
This hurt.
Was your mom a cow?
No.
Inspiration.
Well done.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Nice. Not breaking character. Okay, good. Okay, Cheeseburger McGee. Like he doesn't believe it. Like, whatever you want to call yourself, mama's boy. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Totally think it's a fake name, but yeah, people are taking bets,
Cool.
and now you see other people coming like it's like 60 gold. Who's this guy? Well, another guy comes up to you and goes, hey, you want better odds?
Maybe, probably. That sounds good. Better odds are good, right?
Okay, yeah. So, how about you and me? We pool our money and we make the bet. 500 on the Goliath.
So who's this guy? What does he look like? What's going on here?
He make a perception check. He
All
kind
right.
of comes up behind you and he's kind of speaking into your.
Okay. Yeah. 24.
24. Okay, you turn around and you see like his voice has got this oily character to it. It's kind of slow, and you turn around and it looks like this wrinkly old dwarf. His like skin is kind of falling down a little bit, and his eyes are kind of sagging, as like they're almost half open. His eyebrows are kind of just bushy, and they're obscuring much of his other eyes, his eyes below. His hair comes down in this kind of almost. Yeah, what's this guy? I don't know what the phrase is. Just down around his face, hugging his face, and it's stuck to his head, like he just came out of the rain.
Cool.
His clothes are he's got like a trench coat, and it's kind of just dark clothing, just kind of wrapped up.
I cast friends on him,
Okay.
and then I grab him by the shirt,
Okay.
and I get like this mean look on my face, like scary, and I'm like, "You wouldn't be trying to take my money, would you?"
Make an
Dude.
intimidation check.
I cast friends on him. Then I intimidate the heck out of him.
Oh,
Every
that's a
time.
nat 20 plus 10.
Oh my god.
That's a 30.
It's been a while since he's done this.
Right. As you pull him close, you see you feel his breath on you. It's all moist and it's kind of oldie. It smells like rotten mushrooms and bread.
Old people breath.
And you see like a tooth just kind of go, just kind of fall forward, and then you feel a little bit of wetness down near your feet.
Okay.
And he goes, "I'll get you next time. It's fine." And he kind of pulls away back and just scuttles off into the crowd.
I just smile and go back to being like perfectly friendly and happy. Yeah. I'm
And
good.
the other guys who are taking bets with, they're just like, "Hey, Cheeseburger's got some nuts, okay?"
Nuts!
So, sorry, Nolo. All right, so you guys are
Nuts.
So it doesn't know.
Such a well played character. By the way, audience, Soot does not do that to his real friends, where he friends them and then scares the piss out of them.
I mean, not unless he has to.
Look, man, just because
Wait, what?
the spell is called Friends doesn't mean that's how you have to use it.
No.
It's true. It's very true.
Apparently not.
Okay. So as you guys are upstairs, Gertrude is. It's like, okay, first things first. Who's fighting and who's drinking? Pair off.
I'm fighting. I'd like to be drinking though, so as long as after the fighting, we can be the drinking ones as well. I'm fighting.
Oh, as long as you stay awake, big boy.
Oh, stay awake. I've been waiting for this for 2 years.
Okay.
We'll
so
have
there's
some celebratory drinks when you win.
so there's one drinker who powers one fighter. So who is who?
Okay,
fighter.
so I'm gonna go with little dude, my man here, Alvin Allgood.
Haha.
Okay, so who's drinking? Who's in the pit?
I'm in the pit for sure, and he's
Okay.
drinking.
Brad is totally participating, but he's gonna be bad at either one.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, right? I'm just trying to decide. I think
Okay.
Brad's gonna drink. Brad'll drink. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
Who's gonna
wait,
fight
wait, wait.
then for you?
I was
Wait,
under the
oh,
Tyrael.
you need me to Bradley fight? Brad
Okay.
fight! Yeah.
What about Tyrael
wait.
as a fighter?
Tyrael could fight, couldn't you?
I'll be
Can-
Brad's fighter.
Is spellcasting allowed?
No, but he's got the monk stuff.
No.
He's got monk
He's
stuff.
got monk stuff though.
Oh.
He can
yeah.
punch with kicks and kick with punches.
I mean, Brad doesn't have any monk stuff, but he's got other stuff.
Andrew, you're drinking, right?
No, I'm fighting, buddy.
That's what
Who's
I
got-
thought you'd be saying.
Snow, you got a drink for me?
I'll drink for you, bud.
Right.
Okay. So Ander and Snow, you guys are the green meeples. Brad and Tyrael, you guys are the blue meeples.
Yay.
Yep. And Anolo and Alvin, you guys are the red meeples. Just so we know, okay?
Go team!
Okay.
Yeah, because I have a little. It's a pretty basic map. It's kind of but you know, here it is. So when we get to that point, Gertrude, she's like, all right, good. Now that we got that, so how this works is and she starts to pull out these different kinds of gloves that are all leather wrapped, and they're fingerless. So they put there's a bit of a leather, just a very very skimp or a scant amount of leather over the knuckles, and they're definitely just runes, carved into the leather. She goes, "This fight, there are no weapons, no spell casting, no armor, and you keep everything above the belt." Right. So you put all the fighters, you put the gloves on. When your drinker drinks, the first person who wins the round, they go first, and second, and third, and so on and so forth. Good. When you are down in the pit, you get a certain amount of it's all pretty much no holds barred. Just keep, like I said, keep it above the belt. But just you punch and you kick and you do stuff, and people who get knocked out, you're done. Okay, so just sort of technical rules. The fighters, when you make your attack rolls, if you hit on your attack roll, I'm going to ask you to roll d20 once again, and depending upon what happens, a series of things will happen. It'll take six hits to knock someone out, because hit points are so high. I'm like, no, let's just bang, just do hits. If you get a natural 20, you're gonna knock someone out cold after the attack hit. So if you roll the attack and you hit with your attack, when you're on that second roll of the d20, if you get a 20, bang, out. If you get between, where did I put my notes? I move things.
Matt, really quick. If we
Yeah.
get 2 attacks, do we get 2 attacks, or is it just 1?
Punch for punch, it sounds like.
It's just 1
Yeah.
attack each.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, just for speed and ease of things. Is that okay? I mean, we can roll it together. You can say, whatever. If you get 19 to 15 on the second roll, you get, count for 2 hits. 14 to 5 is 1 hit. 4 to 1 is 0. So it's basically like you hit him, but you don't do enough damage to actually get him closer to being unconscious.
Like
Okay.
a jab. More than
Yeah, like a
anything.
jab. Yeah. You know, whereas like the 20 is like the Mike Tyson boom uppercut from Punch Out. You know. Okay, so I think we good to go essentially.
I think so.
So
Should
Gertrude comes forward, and she goes, I'll introduce my team first because we're gonna be the winners, okay? And so she comes up to a dwarf who he's burly. He's got just a handlebar mustache, black eyebrows, kind of a skull cap on. You know, he goes, "This is Turgil. He is one of the best drinkers in the land, and this is his fighter, Bustut." And she goes down the row, and they're all just dwarves, or just clearly just miners. I mean, half of them are still in their mining gear, half of them are still dirty. Here's Hazoom and his fighter, Grumeld, and here's my drinker, Snazzer. And you see this Snazzer's got his hair pulled back, his mustache and beard is just kind of slicked down in a thick kind of braid with a couple of rings in it. Great. Now, what are your names?
Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from the mountains, a mountain of a man. He's big, he's gray, he's muscular. He is a man.
Everybody cheer. Dramaturgy, cheer.
You're muted, Alvin.
From the
Alvin,
pits
you're muted.
of hell
I'm sorry.
itself.
I cast minor illusion to actually make that
Oh yeah.
big crowd noise fill the room.
I want to do a thaumaturgy from the stands. I'm just like clapping. Woo!
Nice.
From the pits of hell itself. He's reformed. He's tough. He's horned. He is Tyrael. Last but certainly not
round of
least, he's cut, he's handsome, he's talented, and he's handsome. Ander.
Enola roars.
Did you say tansome? Like T-A-N?
No.
Handsome twice.
Handsome,
Oh.
and then something,
Yeah,
and then
I-
handsome.
Oh.
I nominate for Tansome to be included because that just sounds hilarious.
Well, I am tan, so I mean.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Somehow,
that's
somehow
what I
even though I'm
heard.
underground most of the time wearing a
Yeah.
miner suit.
It's only been a few days. It's fine. Alright, is that... who else is going to be introduced?
Or drinkers.
Snow.
The drinkers,
and
yeah.
Brad.
Oh. And the drinkers. Not that they have a problem, they're just the drinkers to know. Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say about this man except that he's a hero? Ladies and gentlemen, Brad. One of my oldest and dearest companions, a druid extraordinaire, a small druid at large. He is Alvin, with a bunch of other names I don't remember.
All good.
No one has skills. Oh, sorry. No one has skills that shine like his. He's diminutive, but don't let that fool you, ladies and gentlemen, because he can put it away. Give it up for my main kobold, Snow. Snow.
Inspiration. I vote for Ava.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Ander, you did an amazing job introducing us. That was awesome.
That
Yep,
was epic.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
And because you're handsome.
Twice.
And
Handsome.
Hanson.
And handsome.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna sort of reorient. I'm gonna move the camera around. Just make sure I have the colors correct. I said Alvin and Enola were red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Brad and Tyrael were blue. Or did I give you guys green?
Blue, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I
we
think
were
they're
blue.
blue.
Okay.
Because
and you
we're
guys are
green.
Okay. Cool. So I will sort of move my camera.
Ooh, adventures!
Oh, sweet.
That's a
Boy, oh boy.
that'll be sufficient, I think. Well, I can always move it a little. Okay. So as you guys start to line up, you find there are chairs here at the edge of the balcony. And there's a table. I guess there's a table in front of you, so you can see over. I mean, it's just, you know, you get it. And the pit fighters, actually. Square off down there. Where are my other peeps? All right. Here's Gertrude. One of the other fighters. There. And in between you guys are the other drinkers. So you guys are all lined up at a table. So you can see what each other's doing, and I gotta get one more person. Right on. Okay, and the crowds around you have sort of congregated. They're moving around. Should I move the camera a little closer, or reorient it so we can see better?
Could come a
You
little closer.
I mean,
You could slide it in just a little bit
if we
closer.
only need,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
if we only need
cool.
the
There we
circle
go.
Oh
on
yeah,
the table.
Yeah,
that
That's
gives
awesome.
us a good view of the circle.
yeah, because we just need the drinkers, unless you guys want to move. I mean, okay, cool. So, sorry. Notes. Right
We're
on.
only fighting one person, right, Matt? We're only fighting like the guy across from us.
It's no holds barred once you get in there. It's an
Oh,
open pit area. So it's you can combo people, you can move around, you could tag team people. It's totally up to you guys. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna say, like a side palaver, make sure you stay within my reaches so I can protect you.
Right on. Okay. So y'all ready for the Shaper Shot standard?
Oh,
Shot
you
that's
ready
standard.
to rumble?
So as Gertrude's down there in the center, she hoists up her fist, and you see like the runes on it kind of shimmer and shine in the light of the candelabras above, and she goes, "All right, you little dwarves and you meager folk, welcome to tonight's main event, the Shaper Shot Standard, where we combine our favorite things, drinking and fighting. Bring out the casks." And so all those little casks that you guys saw in the back earlier with the symbol of the Twilight Shapers on them, they are brought up and put in front of you on the table for the drinkers, and you each get your own little cask. It's hooked up to like a little spigot, and you have a mug in front of you with its special glowing, almost it's wood, but there's bands around it that are metal. But there's also this kind of shimmer to it, like that's infused with this sort of magical essence to it. So, and there's some people there who just fill it up, and she's, "When I say go, we begin round one. On your mark, get set, go." Drinkers roll. Roll your initiatives.
Okay.
What do we add to these drinking rolls?
Just your dex modifier. Yep.
Dex
just
Dex
your-
mod.
Okay.
Just double
Okay.
checking.
So that's
17 on snow.
19 for me.
13.
Yes, Elvin.
This D20's been good to me tonight so far.
Okay, so. Okie dokie. Oh boy, guys. So, this is gonna be a mess. So my guys rolled poorly. So as the beer starts flowing and you start to drink, tip them back, you see that Alvin Olga, just like a practice champion, just like just guzzling, slams his down on the table. There's a little ring that goes like it emerges like a color of like purple and red, and you see it fuse up through the glass. And next thing you know, you see your fighter's colors gloves just burn incandescent red, and they light up. And he's like, "Yep." So then quickly behind him, almost just half a second after Alvin smacks his down, Snow clangs his on the table. This little kobold, the people and like the dwarves are like, "Who the heck is this guy?" And suddenly, his disc lights up, and Anders' gloves light up. And after that, it is Brad, a second or two behind, but finishes up. Again, the similar light up, and all you guys are all lighting up first. You guys have the first half of the initiative order. Gertrude is after with an 8, and the other two guys are last. They had a 6 and a 5 total, comparatively. All right, so now it is Alvin. It's so Anders. Sorry, Anolo's turn. My apologies.
As my free action, I would like to shout in pure rage, like intimidation. I want to roll an intimidation to scare the bejesus out of these guys. That I'm about to knock their face into like the Feywild.
Awesome.
Here we go. 18 plus 9, so 27 intimidation to the person right across from me.
That's gonna be Gertrude.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna run straight at it and punch it in the face.
Okay. Okay. So as you're running, screaming, you see sound like this wild man. No one has ever seen quite the rage or the shock, the moxie to attack Gertrude head on like this. You see her kind of recoil just a little bit. I'm going to give you advantage on the attack here.
Yeah. So it's going to be like, yay, hurt each other, yes!
So it is...
Have a cheeseburger.
Wow, I get a really big hit plus. 24? No, 27, I'm sorry.
That's a hit. Now roll your second 20.
My second 20. I got a 10. Is that plus anything?
Nope. So that's as you come around and you just how do you want to deck her?
I'm gonna just haymaker, dude. Just like power slammer.
Great. So you see her recoil back, and she grabs her face, and you see the little blood coming out of her nose, and she smears it on her blue chin. She goes, "Oh, big boy can hit." Okay. Okay. So that means it is now Ender.
Alvin, nice job, buddy.
All right, I'm going to see what Enolo did. I'm going to mimic it. I'm not trying to intimidate them. I'm just using a free action to yell.
Okay.
I'm going to charge forward at my guy, but it's really a feint.
Okay, good.
So I roll deception.
Deception or performance, whatever's higher. Let's do deception. Wait a minute, hold on. Deception is dexterity based, right?
No,
that's charisma.
Deception? No, it's charisma.
Deception's charisma, so it's performance.
Either one. Okay.
Okay, that was a 22.
Okay.
Okay, so I want to deke at that guy, and then I'm gonna cut over, and are we allowed? We're just allowed to punch, or are we allowed to do like wrestling holds?
You can do kicks, you can do grapples, whatever you want.
What I want to do is I want to grab Gertrude, is that her name? No.
Yeah.
And like, I want to give her a back suplex.
Oh my god, okay. Okay. 4. You do your feint. 5. Okay. So make your attack roll.
That'll be a 14.
So as she rebounds from the Anola's haymaker, she sees you coming. You you're able to get your hands on her shoulders, but she puts her arms up and she knocks away your arms as you missed. Essentially, she was enough to break the hold on you. So.
Okay.
Sorry, man. Brad and Tyrell's next.
Okay.
What do you mean, Brad?
Sorry. I just
No, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm just looking at my initiative order. It's Tyrell's turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I would have attacked the guy in front of me, and I just rolled an 8. So.
Oh. So you run up. An 8. Did you want to punch or kick or something?
So let's see. I forgot my proficiency bonus with the martial arts there, so it's a 12. But I tried to tail whip the guy in front of me. I don't think I'm gonna get him.
No, you sweep you whip your tail around. He just ducks underneath it. You kind of swirl around again. He jumps up, and he's like, "Oh, not today." All right. So my turn. Gertrude. She looks over across at Anolo. She goes, "Oh, can't fight your own fights. You need your pretty boy friend, huh?" And she's gonna just take a crack at you. Does a 22 hit you?
Without armor? Yeah. Dude.
Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Good. So she winds up and for just a solid punch right across the left side of your jaw. For nothing. It's like a jab. She hits you. She's like, "Oh, I'm just warming up." And then she is. She's going to move around and get out of there. You guys can make a tax opportunity.
All right. Go ahead, Tyrael. Wait. Who can make attacks? All of us?
Anolo can, and Tyrael can.
Okay, yeah, I'd go with the spin that I had and try and do a spinning back kick on her.
Okay.
23.
That's a hit.
And I hit with the 26. Do we
2
have
hits.
to roll that second
Roll it.
D20?
Yes.
Oh, we
14.
roll the. Okay, yeah, hang on.
Okay.
Oof, 8.
Okay. So as you guys both hit her, she runs by. You hit her in the back, and she falls forward as running across Anolo's fist. You do some damage to her. She got kind of reckless with that one. She paid the price for that. But as you guys spin around, attention focused on her, you see her just dip her hand down to the sand and throw it up into your faces. Anola, make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, sweet. We'll call that a 22.
Okay. So you manage to just enough put your hand up to block much of the sand before it gets into your eyes. Cool. So let's see. The guy in front of behind her, Tyrael, is going to try to grab you in a sleeper hold. Does a 13 hit your AC?
It meets my AC,
Oh,
which means dealer should win, correct?
That
I
means me,
believe
right?
ties go to the attacker. Right? Meet or exceed the AC as a hit?
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like, he's met it,
Yeah.
so it should.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm
Okay,
sorry.
so
Is he within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
Oh, you suck.
Huh? Oh yeah. Thanks.
Oh,
Aura time.
No.
I rolled a 1
No.
on disadvantage.
Big
Oh
disadvantage.
my god.
Yeah.
Press F
So-
to pay respects.
As Tyrio's monk training kicks in, as the guy comes over his back to try to put a sleeper hold on him, he kind of has this awareness and uses his body weight to flip him forward. Whew, whew, throws him over. Poof, the guy lands on his back. He is now prone. Okay. So the other guy is just like, oh, he knocks his knuckles together as he's gonna get behind Ander to try to tackle him at his legs to like sort of take his legs out. Does a 19 hit your AC?
Yes, it does. I'm not wearing armor.
Okay. So as he does this, he grabs his both arms come around the legs, and you feel this like cannonball weight hit you from behind the knees and knock you forward. And you fall down on the ground. He gets on top of you, and he just hits you twice. So you take, because I rolled high on that second roll, so you take 2 hits out of your 6.
Yay! So I should keep track of this on a d6 then.
Okay, and cool, and that's the first round. And so there's shouts and there's cheers, and you see people all around just freaking out, just like, holy cow, this is actually happening. Looks like an evenly matched fight. People there are, money starting to change hands, and drinks are starting to flow. People are shouting for more food and stuff like that, and there's suddenly a crowd just surrounding the whole pit. Okay, drinkers, roll initiative.
This is where Gertrude comes from behind and kills us all.
No, she won't.
17.
15 for Snow.
13 again.
Yay!
Consistency.
Can Snow also take this moment to do that subtle spell to cast frostbite on the guy's drink after it gets poured?
Okay, which...
Like, the guy
one?
who's controlling Anders' opponent's drink right now.
You can target either the person to your right or left, so it's going to be either, Anders or Anolo's.
An Anders drinker, or Anders' opponent's drinker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to use subtle spells, so I don't need any components or anything, and I'm going to target it as I drink, so that like I can close my eyes while drinking.
Okay.
To hide any magic glow.
Nice. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing somebody. 17. Brad. Oh, Snow. No, you had a 15. Okay.
So, Calvin, don't forget that you get your like legendary whatever thing too.
Yeah, dude.
To like bet and I don't know, make people crawl with bugs or whatever you do.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
I don't know. It's having so much fun watching you guys get hurt and watching you hurt people. I don't know that he needs to do anything.
Okay. So, top of the round. So the order is going to be, Gertrude is first. Then for his drinkers, it's going to be Alvin, Snow, Brad, and then I have 2 guys who didn't roll well again. Okay. So, as Gertrude's drinker, Snazzer drops his beer and just guzzles it down. You see this like large lump of his ale goes down his throat. He goes, oh! He slams it down, and you see Gertrude's gloves just light up. She goes, oh, that's my boy. And you hear Snazzer shout, yeah, you're that Anolo guy. You go get him. And she doesn't really hear him because she's totally focused on the moment, and it's kind of loud in here. But she runs forward, or she moves this way to attack. 17 hit your AC?
Yeah. 14
Okay.
is my AC without armor.
Cool. And making up for lost ground, she comes across with this wicked haymaker. Bang! Just nails you right across the face. Blood just immediately blossoms on your nose and your teeth. You take 2 hits from that one.
Ooh. Oh.
And then you see her, and she tries to. Okay. Now it's going to be Anolo.
My turn, baby. Would a 21 hit?
Oh yeah.
And second, and that would be a 17.
Yeah, that's 2. So how do you want to? Not you haven't knocked her out yet, but what's your
Uppercut,
what do you do?
dude. So I'm gonna go ahead. So the first hit, I right hooked her, and then of course I jabbed her when she ran by me, and now I'm gonna right uppercut right in the chin.
Okay, so you catch her, you see her head just snap backwards, and you see her this crunch and this breaking as she comes back down and she spits out a tooth.
Ooh, yeah.
And she looks at you and goes, oh, boys, get him! And you see the other 2 guys just kind of look, and they start to, you see a glint in their eyes like they're going to do something shady.
Perfect.
Cool.
Wait, Glint, do I have to make no, I saw them looking at me, and I heard her because she's right in front of me. Okay.
Yep. All right, Snow, you cast your subtle spell. And who did you target?
The guy who's the drinker for the guy Anders fighting.
Okay. Yep. So, as he starts to, as you finish your beer and you look over at that guy and you see the mug just turn to frost and ice, and he kind of puts it on, tip his beer back, and a solid chunk of beer just hits him in the face. And
Whoa, that's weird.
yeah. And he looks, he's like, what the? And he's like, you see a little bit of, he puts his hand to his nose, and there's a bit of blood on his nose. He's like, what the? That's, so that guy's going dead last. Okay, cool. So that means, Ander, you can act.
So how is this guy dressed? Is he wearing a shirt or like?
They're basically everybody except for Gertrude is shirtless. They have like their coveralls that are tied around their waist.
Okay. I'm going to. Would this be an attack, or would this make this a sleight of hand? I want to pants him.
Oh yeah, we just sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Total sleight of hand, yeah.
Real mature.
That was a 26.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah. So, as from below, because he knocked you down, he hit you a couple times. You're able to just sneak your hands out and totally just pull down his pants, and he's got like these anchor shaped underwear, like there's anchor prints on his underwear on. And he's like, "Oi!" He's just totally you see like his face just kind of get red. He can't do much.
Yeah, the idea was to trip him off with his own pants.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's gonna trip, and as part of this whole thing, we'll just say as you stand up, you kind of put your shoulder into him, you knock him over, and so he has now been pantsed, and is prone.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's see here. Brad drinks and drinks and drinks. You're starting to see the person next to you getting ready to like try to grab your mug and just try to knock it out of your hands.
Wow, that's rude.
So
Can I
let's
kick him in the shins or something?
Yeah, you can do
Drop
something.
him?
Yeah, you can. If you want to kick, make an attack roll.
Okay. Yeah. Oof. That's not gonna work very well.
Kick his shin. Kick his shin.
13.
Okay. As you start to kick her out wildly, you kick the one of the stool legs of the chair, and you knock him away just enough to prevent him from affecting your drinking. And as you guzzle, bang! You slam it down. Your coaster kind of lights up, and Tyrael, your gloves light up. You can act.
Okay, so dwarf in front of me is still prone, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I am going to do like a round off and use my heel to kick his chin.
Okay.
So it's like a half flip, which ends up with my foot in his chin.
I'm gonna
Awesome.
totally like be cheering you on too, by the way. Like, Tyrael! Ah! Like that. Brad's
Okay,
in and he's already feeling a little.
Okay, so first thing, as Brad's cheering for the fighter, Tyrael, make a perception check for me.
Oh, balls. 6.
6. Okay, it's a lot loud. It's really loud. You're very focused, but you don't really hear. You hear barely over the din, Brad going, "Yo!" or whatever Brad says. So I'll give you +2 to your attack roll. So you have advantage on this because the guy is prone. So make your attack roll with +2.
Advantage and +2?
Yeah.
Damn, okay. Okay, so 18?
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Okay. And then roll again for damage or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. So we'll give you. We'll add 2 to this as well because of Brad's cheering.
So that's 5.
It's a 5. Okay.
It's a
Plus
5.
2.
So
yeah,
as you flip
3
over,
+ 2.
yeah, you kind of crack him in the face, and you see like part of his his nose just go cockeyed as he starts to bleed out a little bit, and he takes a hit.
Nice.
Cool.
Tyrael
So
should be adding their like actual modifiers to the punch too, or is it just the die roll for everybody who's brawling? Because I thought
Yeah,
monks
add
had
your
like special
modifiers.
bonuses. I don't think it's possible for you to get 5 quicker.
yeah, you
No, I
should
think
get any
that 5
modifiers.
is on
too.
the secondary dice roll, which is
I-
just a normal D20 roll.
Yeah.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
his attack would be
Yeah.
his strength modifier. Or his
Yeah,
dex
using the
modifier.
modifiers for the attack, but then the second one is just a straight roll on results table.
straight roll
Right.
on the results. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
Okay.
I was confused.
So the guy who Tyrael just kicked in the face, his coaster lights up, and you hear the guy shout, "Come on! Get out there! Get out there and fight, Gruelmaid!" And nope, Gruelmaid doesn't hear him because Tyrael's foot is basically in his ear. But he spends some time to get up, half his movement, and he's going to try to attack Tyrael. Does a 17 hit your armor class?
Oh, totally.
Yeah, sorry, I had math brain.
No, you're good.
Cool. And he comes down and he just jabs you in the face a little. Not really a jab, but hits you pretty solidly. You take a hit.
Ouch.
And then he's going to just stay right there. Get close to Gertrude. Try and keep her flank safe. All right. And Anolo's guy, or Anders' guy, kind of just like, oh, he tries to get up, and he fails. So he actually stumbles forward, face in the dirt, pants around, overalls around his ankles, anchor ass in the air. All right. Round 3. Drinkers, roll.
Drinkers get drinking.
Left channel.
Whoops.
Right channel.
They're working.
Left channel, right channel.
Here?
They're working? Well, that's good.
Here?
They're
It's
yeah.
interesting music, but, you know.
12.
I only got an 8 this time.
But this time, when Brad drinks, he's gonna look over at Gertrude because now he's like 3 drinks in and thinking real clear.
No,
He's gonna lean
no.
over and like shout down at Gertrude and be like, "Hey, you're awesome. We should totally get drinks after this if you're still conscious."
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro.
Is it what kind of check? What do you want to do?
I don't know. He's hitting
That's-
on her.
That's distraction, right?
Action.
Is that
distraction?
distraction? Yeah, I
Okay,
guess.
Yeah,
let's do that. That's distraction.
Okay. Okay, so let's
It's
see.
just what Brad would
Make
do.
make a persuasion check.
Oh, good. I'm rolling terribly tonight. I don't think I've rolled anything over an 8 today.
Shoot.
Oh, but persuasion. Oh, I'm so glad this is persuasion. So I get a plus 13 to that. So
Dang.
17. 17.
17. Oh boy. Yep. We'll get to that. So don't forget to remind me.
Okay. And as long as we're talking shenanigans, this round
Yeah.
of drinking, Alvin would like to make his glamour weave vest kind of strobe with colors to try and distract one of the enemy combatants' drinkers.
Okay.
To try and like catch his eye, blind him a little, maybe slow him down in some drinking.
Okie dokie. Just a minute. And okay, because I'm sorry, I forgot to have the drinkers roll their Constitution saves.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops.
How many of those do we need to make at this point?
This is the 3rd round, so this is you need to make 3.
I made a 9, an 18, and a 19 base.
Okay, yeah. So
The
you
outer
have one.
modifiers?
You have one. Yeah, that's
Okay,
gonna be
so-
one fail.
Well, 14 it comes out to with the Constitution bonus.
All right.
I don't know if
Let
that's
me
still a fail or not.
grab.
Oh no, that's not a fail. Okay, so you're fine.
Let me grab another D20. I'll roll them all
So
at the
14
same
to
time.
23 to 24 total.
Okay. Uh-huh. 2 9s
So you're fine.
and a 12.
Is that with your Constitution modifier?
Yes, that's with my Constitution modifier added in. I didn't roll great.
Okay.
This
So
is good
after
stuff for snow.
so Alvin, 2 9s and a 12.
Yep.
You wanna before I give you any answers, you wanna do anything about those rolls?
Inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to eat up all the inspiration, but I'll
Did you already
re-roll.
mug it?
I already mugged it before when I was grabbing soot. So I'm going to take one of the inspiration and re-roll one of those 7s. I only rolled one better. That's a 10 now. So a 9, a
Okay.
10, and then a 12.
Okay.
Ew, sorry.
Just because I did forget the order, I'm going to give you a benefit here. We're gonna, the 10 will be the first roll, so that'll be the minimum DC for the first round.
Okay.
Okay, and so the next 2 you failed. So you have 2 fails as far as drinking goes.
All right. I will use a d6 to mark that. Okay.
Okay, so you're getting really tipsy. You're like, you're starting to slur your speech as you feel like the shaper liquid really start to affect your processing power.
Wow, that's some strong stuff.
So, so Snow's at top of the round. So, and it's Snow and Ender.
All right. So when Snow pounds his down and slams it on the table, he's going, Ender, they want a good fight. Make it look better.
Roll your perception check.
Right? 19.
Yeah, you hear him totally. So you're getting advantage on your attack roll, and you're first.
Cool.
Nice.
I want to pick this guy up and throw him into Gertrude.
Oh, wonderful.
A 19.
That'll do it. Okay, roll your second die.
What is it again? I'm sorry. Doing damn.
Roll a 20.
20. Okay. 11.
Okay.
Does he get
So
any
as you-
bonuses to the second die?
Yeah, we'll give an advantage too. Yeah, because it's he's putting on a power move.
12.
Okay. So as you pick the guy up, how do you pick him up?
I'm gonna do a big swing. I'm gonna grab him by his bound legs and like swing him out into Gertrude.
Oh God, yes. Yeah, so it's pretty easy with your belt of cloud giant strength, you know. So whew, whack, and so as Brad is talking to Gertrude and hitting on her, she's like, "What?" Totally distracted. This guy comes slamming into her, boof, knocks her clean off her feet into the next guy, doosh. And so there's just this chain reaction of events. Okay. And they all get. The only guys who they all suffer at one hit, and for Gertrude, you see that her eyes are kind of rolling around her head, and she's out cold. And the other two guys,
Sad.
Nice.
yeah, the other two guys kind of you see them start to get up.
No,
What was that? Say that again.
not bad for a bard, you know.
Not bad at all, my friend. You're not just a bard. You're my best friend, buddy. You did right.
You're mine.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, baby.
And so as Gertrude just is like just on her back, all over, just her arms and legs just spread out like a cross or an X. There's a hush goes over the crowd. They've never seen this happen before, and suddenly like the room just kind of stops, and looks around, and there's this uproarious cheer like yeah. As
Do the Hulk Hogan pose.
And the other two fighters on Gertrude's side, they look at you and they're just like, no, we're done, no. And they pick themselves up. They're like, holding their noses. No, we quit. We surrender.
Oh God.
Oddlot.
Okay.
They're cheering it. Yes.
And suddenly,
Oh, Soot would totally cheer that.
throughout the bar, as Soot starts shouting, Oddlot, the bar was like, Oddlot, and it starts picking up, and suddenly everybody in the bar is going, yes, Oddlot, yeah. Totally just cheer, high fives, as you guys gather in the center, even the drinkers at the top, they're cheering for you guys. It's an amazing spectacle of a moment of sheer camaraderie, and that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Awesome.
Hey.
I'd like to go up to the guard though
Bucket
before we
U-boats
do.
all around.
Who's knocked out? Lay on hands to bring her back and say, "I owe you all of the drinks."
Are you
And she
swooping
gets-
in on my
A
target?
gracious winner.
That's right.
She's just like, it's like her jaw's kind of like,
All of them. All drinks.
Okay, cool. So let's. I know Soot's money's exchanging hands. Soot's like running around, calling up you guys with bags full of money. I just gotta get the total.
Yeah, 60 gold, I bet on it.
Okay, so between the other side hustles you have, you now have earned 120 more. So you have 180 total.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna bring the pile of gold to you guys and just be like, they said I have nuts. I don't have any though. I don't actually.
I'm sure it's a sign of respect.
I didn't.
What? You don't?
I mean,
Look, that's your business.
I don't have any
Gold, though.
Some
I got a
people
lot
are
of gold.
allergic, Ander.
I might be allergic. I don't know.
I mean, if you want some, there's probably some on the tables.
Okay. Sure. I mean,
Beer
My
nuts?
poor innocent Oddlot.
Okay.
I
And
shake
as you
hands with
guys-
my crew, and I'm like, "Well done." And to Alvin, my little dude, you can drink just like the rest of us. Not as quite as me, or maybe Ander, but you did well. Nice job, mate.
Snow! Yes!
Snow, you were great up there. Brad, you too. Have I ever told you that? And this isn't just the dwarven beer talking. I love you guys. I mean that.
It's a little wobbly.
Let's do some more carousing.
Yeah.
Have I ever
Right.
told you the story about how I saved my village from a flood?
No!
You know, I'm a hero in my hometown.
Oh my god. You might have heard of me.
Awesome. So as you guys spend the rest of the evening just drinking, people play songs, people buy you drinks, they're patting you in the back, they're getting to know about you and your stories. Totally just an evening full of merriment and frivolity, and yeah, that's it.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Well done,
That was
guys.
super cool.
Rock
That
on.
was way
Yes.
cool.
Thanks for that, Matt. That was great.
That was good.
Oh, okay, you guys, was it good? Was it okay? You guys enjoy
Yeah,
it?
Oh, that
no,
was
it
cool.
was
I like that.
That was
That
I
awesome.
think there was
fun.
definitely
Okay.
stuff for everybody to do during that.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, just trying. I'm glad you guys had a good time. And so thanks everybody for hanging out and watching and enjoying our game and the weird things we do with it. So, yeah. Good night.
Oh,
Later, dudes.
Stay
Yeah.
safe.
Cheers, friends.
Stay safe.
We
Peace
spent the
out.
whole day in
Stay
court.
right.
Today we're just drinking and punching people, you know.
And tomorrow we'll go to court.